Do you know that mathematicians just don't agree on some very basic definitions of math terms? In fact, some of these mathematicians get really fired up and have very strong opinions about some of these questions. Recently, there was a survey about conventions in mathematical sciences, and here are some of the results. Perhaps the most contentious definition in mathematics is whether 0 is the very first natural number or is 1 the very first natural number. And then you can see that, of course, most mathematicians agree with me with the only sensible choice that 1 is the first natural number, obviously. Some of these answers are really mind-boggling, like some third of the respondents think that constant functions are increasing. Some people define rings to be commutative from the definition, and that's nuts to me because, well, there are many non-commutative rings that are really important and they should be rings, but the multiplication doesn't have to be commutative. However, I think rings should have a 1 because that's a very important property of a ring, and in fact, I define rings without an identity to be rungs, RNGs, without the I for identity. And some of the results are just because people are starting to use words wrong. Like the range of a function, it's not y. The function could be just the trivial function that sends everything to one element of y. That doesn't mean that the range is y. The range is the image. So people are using some of these words just completely wrong. And some of the answers, like this one, it just depends on how you use that word and what's the context for it. The function 3x plus 1, the graph is linear, so yes, it is a line, so it's linear, but it's not a linear map as in linear algebra. So depending on how you interpret the word linear here, you might be on either camp, and either camp might be right. It depends on context.